You guys doing?
Awesome.
Excellent.
So we're here at TAFFYs tonight. Leo Clarke and Mr. Bloomfield. Love you guys. This is just before our performance. What I'd like to know, Leo, tell us a little bit about yourself. You won multiple awards. Tell us a little bit about the awards and what you won, where you won them, and so forth.
Oh, well, I've just been doing the Blues Challenge, which is for the IBC to get down there to Memphis, and I've won in Columbus a couple times, Pomeroy, and runner-up in every other place, Marietta, Dayton, Cincinnati 4 times. And I've been nominated for City Beat for Best Blues and had a great record come out in 2012 that got some good ratings. So
Gotcha. Excellent. You played here multiple times. Tell us about yourself, man.
Well, I was very fortunate that I got a chance to play harmonica with Big Joe Duskin, a boogie-woogie and blues player who passed away about 6 or 7 years ago.
Wow.
Got a chance to play with him, and then played with bands. We went to Memphis a couple of times. I played with other bands that opened for the likes of Johnny Winter, Leon Russell, Double McClinton, and been playing harmonica with a bunch of folks and really enjoying it.
Wonderful. How did you guys find each other?
I guess we've kind of always had in the blues paths, but one night we were at our friend Todd Hepburn's gig for what was that for?
Oh, it was
Arnold's?
it was a benefit for a musician friend who passed.
Yeah, and I showed up a little late, and it was all pretty much over, but there was still quite a bit of people in attendance. So I went out and got my guitar, and we sat acoustically and we jammed, and everyone loved it. And it was me and Larry and Todd, and then I had some blues opportunities coming up, and last year I did it with year before I did it with Chuck Brisbane, but he's busy, so I just asked Larry if he wanted to team up a little bit because we sounded so good together, and we've been having a lot of fun. We've come in second in Cincinnati and second in Dayton this year, and
we're going to win Columbus, right?
Yeah, try to go to Columbus and maybe Cleveland, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We're not really worried about that too much.
Larry, tell us in a few sentences, what was your first time you really played harmonica? Why? Who was the inspiration, musical-wise, and so forth? And how did it progress in your career?
First started actually playing in college. I was in a dorm with some band members, and I was actually the roadie. But when they rehearsed, I'd pull a harmonica out and play a few blues tunes they did, and they said, "Well, come on, we'll get you up on the stage when we play the gig." And I said, I was sold at that point. So first started listening to Sonny Boy Williamson, who did more of a country acoustic blues, and then of course Little Walter and all the Big Walter and all the amplified harp guys, Paul Butterfield, et cetera, et cetera. So I got into playing the amplified sound, and then just started listening to anyone and everybody I could listen to, and started copying licks, and just took off from there.
Leo, when was the first time you got associated with blues? Who were your inspiration? Who really made it go for you?
I guess my first concert, I saw B.B. King front row, and I was hooked.
Surprise there.
Yeah, all the other, I was coming up, and all the Led Zeppelins and real fast guitar slingers were just, I felt like, whoa, how do people do that? And I heard B.B. and I realized it was expression, and you didn't have to sling it, you could just feel it. And so I was hooked on the blues, and then kind of went more into the acoustic Robert Johnson stuff from there, and the singer-songwriter stuff. So that's kind of why I'm here now.
Let me ask you both, what does it take today, as the music business has changed so much, to be, I don't want to call it successful, but to find an audience? What does it take today for an artist to make it? I mean, there are many young artists who are coming out. Give them some advice. What works, what does not work? Few sentences.
I think first of all, I'll take this first part, but and then maybe you shine light on the past, but the future. Like, you got to be savvy with the internet. You got to be, you got to first love what you're doing musically, and don't worry about if there's one person or 10 people or 1,000 people in the crowd. You got to really try to always be a student of the music, and then hopefully you'll find, the music will find you organically. Your path will find you organically. And then just try to do everything you can, because there's always something to do. The internet, Facebook, there's posts, there's, because it's really how you got to do it now. Videos and cool marketing.
And for kids in the greater Cincinnati tri-state area, we have the Cincinnati Blues Society has the Blues in the Schools program. We send blues musicians out to the schools and teach them about the blues, and also if they're interested in learning to play, we have musicians that'll go out and help them learn how to play, and then they will actually get to perform in the band at the Cincy Blues Fest.
And you're involved in this,
I'm
right?
involved in this,
How long
yeah.
have you been involved in that?
Several years now.
Gotcha.
I've done some performing as well as assisting with. We have a booth down there, table down there every year, and the kids perform, and the audiences love them, and the kids are into it, and it's really good to see these young.
And they can join how? They just
well, they can go on to the Cincy Blues website.
Gotcha.
And just look up the Blues in the Schools, also known as the BITS,
Gotcha.
Blues in the Schools.
Okay.
And there's a phone number and a contact person, and take it from there.
I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to post it on the video here as well, so if anybody's interested.
Excellent.
Hey guys, you know we love you.
Love
we'll
you,
see you
Nancy.
soon.
Love
And we'll get ready for the big gig. See ya.